I'm Jade. I'd like to first start off by thanking you all for an amazing year of AP Lit. You know, in the beginning, this school year, it was just so scary, so stressful, but as the time went on, AP Lit really became more of like a cozy community that I really felt like I belonged and safe, and that I just looked forward to every day, you know, except for Mondays. I say day Mondays. But the candy was pretty good. What was your favorite project, activity, lesson this year? My favorite activity was reading King Lear. I really liked how everyone got their own part in the play and we were all able to like act out our parts. My favorite project was, oddly enough, the literary analysis. Don't get me wrong, everyone and their mother, including me, was most definitely complaining about how long it was, how time consuming it was, because it's an entire Google Doc plus an art aspect. And I'm not the best at drawing, so I relied heavily on digital art stuff. But I really liked when like all my material was like together, like I actually had access to the books, because it was really hard to find books for free. Having all my materials as like the book, and putting all like my decorations together, it was really fun at the end. Specifically, it was really fun like searching through my playlists to find the most perfect song for Will from Long Way Down. If you're wondering though, it was the last part from Yonkers by Tyler the Creator. If you know, you know. What was the most challenging thing you encountered in this class, and how did you overcome it? The most challenging thing I had to overcome was procrastination. Because, like, don't tell Mangarella, but low-key, right in the script, recording and editing a couple days before it's due date, even though we had, like, a month to do it. But the silver lining is I'm still able to get good grades. And the way I did that is by doing all, like, the smaller stuff, like, as soon as it's posted. Like, I would do Cornell notes during class. I would do Quill during lunch. I would even do those AP classroom homework quizzes kind of thing on the toilet. But even, let's say, like, she is dead set on a specific due date, use all of the resources that are given. You have Mangarella, you have the people that are sitting next to you, you have friends in other classes, you have all sorts of resources, and also your secret best friend. Use responsibly though. You didn't hear that from me. I can't be reliable for anything that happens. What skills did you develop or improve upon this year? I definitely improved on my writing abilities. Like, sometimes I think back to like the first essay I had to write in Mangarella's class and grimace a little bit. It was really bad. But I look at that and then also compare it to like getting 100 on the very first poetry essay we had to do. It's amazing how much I grew, how much Mangarella allowed me to grow, and with all her amazing techniques, all her amazing notes. But I also improved on some other skills that I didn't even know could be learned in this class. Video editing and podcasting. I'm telling you, I think there must have been like video editing and podcasting and very small fine print right next to AP Lit, because it's not like we do it 24/7, but we definitely do it enough to be like, okay, now I know how to do this. But at the same time, you know, like Mangarella says, it's something that we can learn that will make us money. So I'm not mad at it, but it's definitely a surprising little skill thrown into the class. What advice would you give to next year's students on how to be successful in this class? My biggest advice is obviously to like not procrastinate. May not be the most realistic thing in the entire world, but on top of that is to always have a goal in mind. Like, it is super duper easy to get depressed on all the monotonous work that you're drowning in, even from your other classes too, especially if it's other AP classes. But what helped me a lot was the thought that it is all worth it. Like, I'm getting all this work pushed on me. I'm in this class for a reason. All these hardships are worth it, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be a big, giant, successful doctor one day. And I'm gonna look back at this and go, you know what? Not only I did that with a big, nice, beautiful A. What did you wish you had known at the beginning of the year that you know now? That Mangarella is just like a super kind and understanding teacher. Like, spoiler alert, but in the beginning of the year, Mangarella puts on the most toughest, the most scariest face with the most scary, spooky syllabus known to mankind. I do not take late work. I do not allow this. I do not allow that, and absolutely zero of this. Just for her to, like, show her true colors, like, by the time Halloween. So, like, she's super understanding. If something's really wrong, obviously you gotta get your work done. This is an AP class. But she's not evil. Like, if you truly have a reason why something's going on or something, she will understand and accommodate it. Sometimes she'll even change it for the entire class. Like, it's really that easy. She's such an approachable, kind, loving, passionate. There's not a lot of passionate teachers, but passionate teachers. So, yeah. But at the same time, I would have loved to know that I'd be editing videos. Like, for example, the individual poetry presentations that we had to do took me over like 3 whole days to edit. And that's editing alone. That's not editing. I had started Friday. Not started, but I had like really gone and like sat down and just like put my head down and started editing on Friday night, right after school. But I had Saturday morning work, so I couldn't stay up too late. So think of maybe like, I don't know, 3 hours Friday, went to work, went to practice Saturday. As soon as I came back, went straight back to my desk and just kept working until all of a sudden I hear birds chirping. I tell you, I was so tired at the end of that. It wasn't even the end. At the end of that night. Not the end of the editing process, the end of that night, because it was basically morning. Just to wake up Sunday morning, right after my quick little power nap, to go back to my desk to continue editing, to only be 100,000% done with the editing by like 11 a.m. on Sunday. So if I had known in the beginning of the year that I'd be editing videos, I probably would have taken, editing videos and podcasting. I'd be probably taking like video creation, podcast creation classes over the summer. So by now I'd be a pro and would not have to spend back-breaking hours editing and recording and all that nonsense for videos and podcasts. But truly, with a heavy heart, I must say goodbye to all my AP Lit classmates. Truly, this year has been such a unique